Well, hello there, folks, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. It's lovely to see you all again, and I hope that I find you very well. And thanks for coming over to check out this week's archive recipe. And this one is from 7 years ago. So obviously the filming isn't the best, but let me tell you, this is the best muffin recipe that I've ever found. So do give it a go. I'll hand you over to me, and I'll catch up with you at the end. First thing you want to do is grab yourself a piece of greaseproof paper, and to that you want to spoon on 6 wee blobs of Nutella, just a teaspoon. And you're going to pop these into the freezer just until they harden. By the time you've done everything else, they should be hard, but you might want to do this an hour in advance. So just pop these into the freezer just until they're hard. This is going to be your centres. Now you're going to move on to your cake batter. So pop into a bowl your sugar, and you want to sift in your cocoa powder and your flour. So this is basically you're just combining your dry ingredients. Like I say, if you don't have self-raising flour, you can just use plain all-purpose flour and add in a teaspoon of baking powder. And just give your dry ingredients a good mix. Just make sure they're thoroughly combined. And then just make a wee well in the centre of your mixture. And you're now going to start adding your wet ingredients. It's really simple, this, guys, it really is. It's just the one bowl you use. So pop in your melted butter. And then your egg. It doesn't matter what order you do your wet ingredients in, this is just what I've done today. And then your whole milk. And just give everything a good mix until it's thoroughly combined and smooth. That's what I like about these muffin recipes. You don't have to be too, soft with them. You can just, you can be quite rough with them. It's a very forgiving recipe. It's not like a sponge or something where you've got to fold and fold and fold and, it's completely different. So that's it, that's what you're looking for. It only takes a couple of minutes. I could actually eat that the way it is. It looks like a nice chocolate pudding. And now you're just going to pop in your chocolate chips. Like I said, I'm using white and milk, but you can use dark, you can use all milk, all chocolate, it's up to you. I just like half and half. Use as many as you like, I'm just using about a handful of each. And give them a good mix in. And you want to grab yourself a muffin tin, guys, or a muffin tray. If you don't have a muffin tray, you could try on a flat baking tray, but I don't know how it would work. And pop in your muffin cases, because they might spread out too much, if you don't have the control of the tin. And then just half fill your cases. Get your Nutella discs out the freezer, pop one in the middle of each case, and then top up your cases. Just a wee bit, about half an inch for the top, guys. You don't want them right to the top. And then just top them off with some more of your chocolate chips. So that's it. Simple, super simple. You just want to pop these into a preheated oven at gas mark 6 or 200 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes. Keep an eye on them after 20 minutes. And this is what you'll have at the end. The smell was amazing. I love the smell of cooking chocolate. And just let them cool for a wee while, guys, because these are going to be piping hot in the middle obviously the chocolate is going to be scorching. So I left these for about 10 minutes, and I'll break one open a wee second just to let you see. Because I hate when you watch a recipe and then they don't show you at the end, you know, what it's like inside, and you're screaming at the screen saying, I want to see inside, I want to see inside. So I'll let you see inside just when they've cooled down, because they're a bit too hot to handle just now. And somebody decided to come in and pay us a wee visit. You'll see in a wee sec. Oh, hello. This is my wee cat. This is Jasper. He's off a nosy. If there's any food in the go, he's usually there. You don't usually let him, you know, on the kitchen counters, but I said, oh, I'll let him say hello. He doesn't bother with cakes and things though. If it was fish, it'd be a different story. So there we go, lovely and gooey in the middle. Can you see that chocolate there? Oof. How naughty is that? Not one for the slimmers out there. And this is what I'm going to be keeping mine in. It's just a wee cupcake container and it's airtight. By the way guys, that mixture I just made, although I've only made 6, I'll actually make 12. You know, it'll make quite a lot of cupcakes. And if your wee cases are smaller, it'll make even more. But that'll make 12 large cupcakes. So yeah, they were absolutely amazing. Like I said, to this day, the best muffin recipe that I have ever found. You know, they just work out perfect every time. So thank you so much for watching. And as usual, a huge thank you to the supporters of the channel over on my Patreon page, and to the channel members here on YouTube, for you all for watching, leaving your lovely comments, those that share the videos or who've bought me a coffee using the Buy Me a Coffee link, or those that have left a super thanks donation. It's all very much appreciated, and I will catch up with you during the week for another wee video or 3 back here on What's for Tea. Take care and bye for now. Bye now.